Just tell me about it. Cool it. We've got to get out of here somehow. The Jamie and Penny romance show is on and we deserve front row seats, right?
OK, girls. One crowd pleaser a coat.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey!
What's up?
Those kids, they just handed me a dud £5 note.
You're kidding.
Amazing. Haven't seen one of these since little Patty was a girl.
Who?
What's up?
Well, I only reckons those chicks just gave him a dud £5 note.
Well, of course they did. It was the Teen Queens.
No.
Yeah, they're way back in time, man. They still live in 1962.
Rubbish. That wasn't the Teen Queens. They're my favourite group.
Oh, yeah? Look.
She's dead. But what are we going to do now? Our jobs. I'm scared, Sarge. She's really gone.
Don't be scared. Be professional. If she picks up on the way you're feeling, she really will be gone. Amy. Your mother's dead. It's all over. What happens now? Well, you can't stay up there forever. Come on, let us help you.
Go and get her.
It's too risky, Sam.
I'm not just going to sit here and let her jump.
Use your head. We can't rush her, no way.
You're just going to leave her.
There's backups here, George.
Has she spoken to you yet?
Not since this happened.
If she's not communicating, there's no way of judging what's going on in her mind. Amy, you have to come down now. I need to know what happened.
Now what do we do, Mummy? We pretend like nothing's happened, okay? So, you've finally woken up.
What happened?
When?
Before. I was cooking dinner and you came in high-heeled boots, wrapped in black plastic and kissed me.
Fantasy, James. Pure fantasy.
But it wasn't. Oh.
I don't wear black plastic and I certainly wouldn't kiss you. But, Mummy... Charlie, bed. You've been dreaming. Must have been all that spicy food at lunch.
I'm sure the law won't be that tough on you, Amy. After all you've been through, they take that into account, you know. And there's still us. I love you, Amy. Remember the plans we made?
Just here to help you, love. That's all. Sam was right, you know. He'll be okay. People will understand. We'll look after you. I mean, just look around you. Everybody down there's your friend. Come on. Come on, let us help. Tired, aren't you? Been scared and angry for a long time, and now it's all over. But you feel relieved? All you need now is a nice long rest to forget the whole thing. This is not an end, love. It's a beginning. So why don't you come with me?
Amy's right.
Right, love. You're all right. You're all right, love.
This is a beautiful dinner. Sure you weren't planning it for a special occasion?
Maybe.
Oh. Anyone I know?
Yes.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yes, you. I had this dream.
You told me.
No. Another one. Yes, well, ever since I've lived here, I've realised that I find you very attractive.
Oh.
You don't find me attractive.
Jamie, when you live with someone who's attractive, sometimes you can find yourself attracted to their attractiveness.
Oh,
Doesn't mean you're in love.
right. So I don't feel what I think I feel.
Well, of course you're going to dream about me. I'm the only woman you see. Doesn't mean it means anything more.
Right. But do you dream about me?
I'll get the dessert.
Do you know where you are, Amy? Do you know who I am? Amy, Where are we? Can you tell me what year it is?
Is she all right?
Physically, she's fine, just totally withdrawn.
Well, staying here is not going to get us anywhere. Let's take her to the car.
You're not going to lock her up?
I'll make a few calls, see if I can get her placed in a psychiatric unit.
No!
She needs to be assessed. I'm not qualified to do that.
You can't send her back there.
She needs help, Sam. This is the best way.
You don't know what she's been through. It was hell.
Come on, Sam, over here. You've got to pull yourself together. Oh, you were here. You saw her push her mother off that ledge.
She couldn't help it, Sarge.
Couldn't help killing her own mother. Either we lock her up or we admit her.
You don't give a damn, do you?
I care, Sam, and I know that she'd be better off in a hospital ward than she would in a cell. And if you want to help us, you help us get her there.
Answered my question.
What question?
Do you dream about me?
Well, hypothetically, if I did, and I'm not saying I do, it'd be because you're the only man I know.
So you do dream about me, hypothetically.
Yes, hypothetically.
So they're just hypothetical boots.
Jamie, when fantasy and reality merge and we can't tell the difference anymore, think of the crazy things we'd do.
Yeah, like thinking we're falling for each other when really we're not.
There's only one solution.
What?
We're going to have to start seeing other people immediately.
I find it hard to believe what I've seen today. Seems like Stephen Richardson's ability to destroy is untouchable.
Amy's obviously been disturbed for some time.
Where's Claire off to?
David's been in a car accident.
Oh, is he all right?
Oh, he's fine, but he's got to stay in hospital for a while. And
And Claire wants to go and see him.
she even tried to book her own fare. I couldn't say no.
Well, you can't let her fly all that way by herself, can you?
Do you mind?
Being separated from you, of course I mind. I think I'd probably mind more if you didn't care about David and Claire.
I'm so sorry, Amy. I should have stopped all this before it was too late. If only I didn't love you so much. I just made things worse.
Don't cry, Sam. Come on. It's not your fault. You couldn't have stopped me. Sam, I've waited 10 years to pay these people back for what they did to me. Nobody could have stopped me.
I should have.
Do you know that I might have even hurt you?
No, I don't believe you.
Sam, you don't know what they created in here. They made me a monster.
Amy.
A monster, Sam, I promise. But that died with my mother, and now I'm back. See, the girl you loved is here again.
Should have saved you.
There was nothing you could do, okay? Look, they will keep me in here for a little while. It's okay, it won't be for good. I did what I had to do, and now it's over. I just want you to know that I love you very much.
Amy.
See you, Sam.
I'm going to miss you.
I can't find the tickets.
Ellie, sit down.
I can't. We're due at the airport in 40 minutes and I can't find the tickets.
Come on. It's not going to be the same around here without you.
Yeah, we may not go yet. Honestly, Bob, I don't think we're going to make it.
You'll be fine.
Claire's not even dressed yet. Claire!
I'm ready already.
Good, there's plenty of toast here.
Oh, great, I'm starved.
Look, you can eat on the plane.
I won't last that long. Taxi's here.
Oh, no.
It's all right, settle down. I'll get the bags.
Oh, I'll go and tell him you won't be long.
Leave it.
You coming, Claire?
Thanks.
Yeah. Hey, Reverend Bob, can you please bring my bags?
Sure, what's another 10 kilos of this old workhorse?
Thanks.
I'm sure I've forgotten something.
You have. This.
Oh. I'm going to miss you.
Glad to hear it. Not as half as much I'm going to miss you. Taxi awaits.
Here, let me get that one.
All right.
You sure?
Morning, Sarge. Any news on Stephen Richardson?
No.
Well, is there anything you'd like me to do?
When Sam arrives, I'll tell you. Till then, try not to get into any trouble.
Morning, Sam. How are you?
I felt better.
Yeah, well, I suppose days like yesterday don't come much worse, do they? Can I get you a cup of tea or something?
No, thanks, Max.
Sarge? Sarge? Something the matter?
You messed this one up, Sam. Badly. You know that.
I know, Sarge.
So you'll know why I've got to do what I'm about to do. You broke the law, I'm going to have to charge you.
Charging with what, Sarge?
Accessory before the fact of attempted murder.
Yeah, sure, you can come over. Yeah, Ellie's gone away. Okay, I'll bring some food. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll call you back. Bye.
You can say no if you want.
All right, no.
I knew it. I told Penny it was a dumb idea. Do you mind?
No, go ahead. Jamie, what did I just say no to?
Well, it all started when I had these dreams about Penny. Several dreams, actually.
Dreams, huh?
I thought I was falling for her.
Now, this is interesting.
But she thought the easiest way out of the problem was to see other people.
Okay, let's go out then.
You mean it?
Of course I do. Where are you going to take me?
I don't know.
Because you thought I'd say no.
Yes.
All right, well, you've got until 7:30 to think of somewhere.
Oh, great. I'll see you then. Oh, here. Don't worry. I'll make sure it's somewhere really good.
I don't believe it!
Do you think that you could keep the noise down just a little bit?
It's some bright spark put water in the milk cart.
Oh, yeah, ice water in the morning.
Yeah, but...
CJ, could I have a word with you in private?
Don't mind me, I won't hear a thing.
CJ, you know I'm a busy businesswoman.
Yeah.
And I don't have much time to go out and meet people.
Uh-huh.
And when I do, I want someone nice I can talk to.
Yeah, look, sorry, Penny, Max isn't here right now.
Yeah, well, I wasn't talking about Max. I was talking about you.
Me?
Look, just pick me up at 6 o'clock and show me a good time, okay?
Don't fight it, CJ. No woman can resist a man with a mouthful of cereal.
Can I get you anything else, mate?
No, thanks.
I don't like having to do this, Sam.
I know.
Sarge, do we have to lock him up? I mean, it's not as if he's dangerous.
He broke the law, you know we have to.
He only did what he did because he loves Amy.
It doesn't matter why he did it.
Doesn't change the fact that what he did was wrong.
I don't know. It just doesn't feel right, Sarge.
Sam withheld evidence, Max. He knew where Stephen Richardson was, and he helped take Amy there knowing that she wanted to kill him. That makes him an accessory.
But we haven't found Stephen. How do we know he's dead?
Doesn't change a thing.
Maybe he was trying to bust Richardson, Sarge, and was using Amy as bait.
Yeah, well, if that's true, he's going to be able to prove it in a court of law. And from what I've seen of his statement, I'd say it's not going to be easy.
Sarge, when you love someone, you'll do anything to help them.
That's not a defense, Max, and you know it. Cops just can't turn into bad guys whether they think it's justified or not.
What's going to happen to him?
I don't know. But I'm not prepared to let anyone who wears this uniform conspire to murder.
It's finished, Sarge, if you want to check it.
Oh, thanks, Max.
Do you mind if I have a word with Sam, Sarge?
No, go ahead.
G'day, mate. Thought you might want some company.
You don't have to keep worrying about me.
I got some free time.
Thanks. It's probably a good idea, actually. Stop me from thinking too much.
I suppose you got a lot to think about.
You know, I used to worry about how mapped out my life was. My career, my family. You never expect things to go and change so quickly, do you?
You're a good cop, Sam.
No, I got it wrong, mate. I let my personal feelings get in the way of my judgment. And you can't do that.
Cops are only human. We're allowed to make mistakes.
You take on the job, you take on the responsibilities. I guess I just wasn't cut out for it after all.
Well, I don't believe that.
Mate, you're not looking at any wronged hero in here. This is the system at work. If you mess up, you pay for it.
Whatever happened to getting a second chance?
Well, the people out there, mate, they have to trust us. And if you screw up, how can they do that?
Yeah, it's not fair.
Yes, it is. And whatever happens next, I can accept. I hope you can too.
I'm not the one that matters here, mate.
Yeah, you are. You're the one with the future. And if you can't believe how the Force works, then you're going to throw away that future. From someone who's just done that, I'm telling you not to, mate, because you're too good.
Thanks, Sam. It means a lot to me.
Don't forget it, all right?
And then there's the kitchen floor to be mopped, and the bathroom needs to be cleaned, and then there's the vacuuming.
Anything else?
No, that just about completes the roster. Have a nice day. Melanie, do you really think Penny wants to go out with me?
Well, she asked you, didn't she? God knows why. What kind of a raging night have you got planned? Disney feature? Milkshakes with double malt?
Still waters run deep, you know.
Her waters don't look particularly still to me.
What?
And judging by your love life, yours are downright stagnant.
Yeah, right.
Bye.
Well, isn't this a little hive of activity?
Not really, Harry. I like to keep busy while I'm waiting.
Huh? Waiting for what?
For you. I was expecting you hours ago.
Oh, I'm sorry I'm so late. Since you seem to be in the know, this shouldn't take long, should it? Max, why don't you go out and see that the citizens are safe on the streets?
Well, I haven't quite
finished. And try not to get yourself arrested.
Yes, Inspector.
Ed Farrell sent you, didn't he?
You know he did.
And you're happy to play messenger for him?
If I was you, I'd be worrying about the message.
Okay. What does he want?
He wants you to be happy, George.
He wants me to be happy.
Sure. You, Constable Care there, and his kid. How is his kid, George?
You know how he is, Harry.
Happy in the service, I hope?
Come on, Harry. Come on, get on with it.
It's quite simple, George. As far as Ed is concerned, you and he had an arrangement. He wants you to stick to it.
Now, listen to me.
Now, you listen to me,
No-
George. The deal is, you look after his kid. If you can't, you're in trouble.
Hi there.
Hi.
You never guess what happened to me this morning.
Wow.
Don't even bother. I said you'd never guess. Penny O'Brien asked me out on a date.
So, she's a single woman. She can ask out who she likes.
Yeah, I'm a good-looking guy. I can understand the attraction. Oh, you don't
Why
get it.
is this such a problem?
Well, problem? There's no problem. I mean, it's just... Well, don't chicks usually drop a few hints over a few weeks? Unless they're really shy.
So?
Well, Penny's pretty shy, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, she must have been harbouring secret desires for me for months.
So now you're glad she asked you out?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a pretty hot date, if you get my drift.
Yeah, I do, actually. I felt exactly the same way when Jamie asked me.
You've got yourself in some trouble here, boy. But I don't want you worrying about it. I'll have you out of there as soon as we can.
And how do you plan on doing that? It's still my station, you know.
You just keep your cool, son. Tell me again what happened, George.
You read the report, Harry, you know.
Well, I know of one possible interpretation.
No, facts are facts, Harry. They're not open to interpretation.
No? Well, try this little scenario. Sam knew something bad was going on down at the warehouse. He gets there, finds Stephen Richardson molesting his fiancée, so he shoots him. Amy's in shock, goes gaga and isn't responsible for what happens next.
Rubbish.
Is it? You got no body. Your only witness has just been committed. Your report would make a good book. It won't hold up in court.
I'm sorry, Harry, but I can't kid myself that what Sam did was excusable.
You want to press charges for something you can't prove? What's that going to make you look like?
So you want me to lie?
No, George. Like I said, I want you to be happy. You remember how it went? You look after Sam. You and Martha retire with more money than you've ever seen in your life.
Harry, there was no deal with Ed Farrell.
Well, that's a pity, George. Especially with your retirement so close.
I've still got 5 years.
Really? In my division, senior sergeants who try and bring trumped-up charges against a fellow cop usually retire early. You think about it.
He's a very nice person.
He's a dork.
He is not a dork. He's sensitive.
That so's an elephant's trunk.
What? Well, unlike some men, he doesn't think he's God's gift to women.
Well, I just think you could do better, that's all.
How much better can you get than someone who's gentle, intelligent, creative?
Oh, yeah, just think. He could take all night just talking about ships in bottles. And he will.
We'll have lots to talk about. He's a lawyer too. And he's got a great future ahead of him.
Oh, I see. One date and you're thinking about marrying him.
Now you're being ridiculous.
Well, I just don't see why his future's suddenly so important in a date. Unless you're planning on being part of it.
CJ!
Yeah, well, Penny's got just as much to offer as James. You marry him, I'll marry her. We'll make it a double wedding.
What is your problem? Who I go out with is none of your business.
Same with me.
Fine.
Fine. And I bet we get married before you do.
Would you forget the note from your mummy, CJ? Jimmy.
Hi, Melanie.
Come in.
I don't care what you think, CJ. It has nothing to do with you.
I don't want you to go out with James.
Why not? You're going out with Penny.
Yeah, well, but do you want me to?
What is going on, CJ?
I'm jealous, all right?
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm jealous because I love you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Really. So now you know.
Yeah.
So you're still going to go out with James?
So what does Frank want now?
Hey, look, let me tell you something. Not everything I do is Frank's bidding, all right?
Really?
Yeah, I came here off my own bat. I was worried about you.
Why? I'm fine. Well, I might have moved into the local kindergarten, but that's all right.
So you think Frank's going to let you play house forever?
Well, it's my life. He can't stop me.
He can, and he will. You know that.
Jealousy's a curse, Jimmy.
Why? What? Jealousy, what?
How many times have you talked about getting away from Frank? Every few months it was right, this time I'm really going to do it, but you never did.
Yeah, well, it ain't that easy. That's why I'm here.
Just because you never managed it, Jimmy, doesn't mean other people can't. I'm going to.
Well, I don't think you are. See, that's why I'm here. I've got to wait for both of us to get away from Frank for good.
God, here we go.
No, look, this time it's different. I had a big win on the races and I'm going to get away. I want you to come with me.
Did you know Richardson was at the warehouse? Sam hadn't told anyone.
Albie Johnson. I don't know how he knew.
Okay. What happened when you got there?
Well, I heard about 4 or 5 shots. As Albie and I approached, we saw Stephen Richardson come crashing through the wall in front of us.
Who shot him?
Well, I'll tell you the truth, George. I really don't know.
Oh, you were right there, Bob. You must have seen something.
George, I had a dying man in front of me. Had Albie running around, a mad panic. I didn't really see much else.
Bob, I've got to know who shot Stephen Richardson and what Sam was doing about it.
You mean, did Sam stand by while Amy fired the shots? George, I'm sorry. I could come up with my own explanation, but I'm not sure that's what really happened. What do you want me to say? I mean, what do you want to hear from me?
Bob, I'm under pressure from above to change the story and drop the charges. With a reward in return, of course. And my only way out is to get a witness who saw everything. I mean, so far, it's just supposition. No matter how convinced I am of what happened, I can't prove it. And I'm really out on my own on this one.
Well, that's usually the way with the truth, isn't it?
Yeah, is the truth really worth it?
Come on, George, you know it is. That's why you're a good cop.
Yeah, something's come up.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm sorry. I feel bad about that.
Oh, hey, so do I. Oh, you pour so well.
Thank you.
Oh, hold on. I've always wanted to try this. To us. Again.
We're having a toast, not an arm wrestle.
You're right. In fact, you're always right.
Not always.
Always and forever. We've got the rest of our lives to look forward to.
Oh, hold on. Let's not go too fast.
But I
Let's
thought-
just enjoy ourselves for a while. We've got plenty of time to think about the future.
You're so wise.
Will you stop with the compliments? You're making me nervous.
Sorry. You deserve them all.
CJ.
All right. I'll try and control myself. So, what do you think about me?
I've already told you.
I want to hear it again, though.
I love you.
Really? Well, I still can't believe it.
I love you, all right? Now that's the end of it.
Fine by me.
Where are you, CJ? Taking a shortcut through Kenya. That was a short date, wasn't it?
Wasn't a date at all.
Jamie, I've told you, you had to try harder with women.
There was no point trying anything. Someone beat me to it.
Like who?
CJ.
What? Does that mean I've been stood up?
Let's face it, Pen. The experiment was one big flop.
No, it wasn't. We just didn't choose the right people, that's all.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should try Jojo and Valentine instead, or the girl at the bank and the gardener.
Maybe we should just learn to live with our fantasies.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's very healthy to exercise your imagination.
After all, they're nothing more than subtle compliments, are they?
Yeah. We're both adults. We know it means nothing more.
So, just another night in front of the box, hey?
Well, at least one good thing came out of it. CJ and Toni found true love.
Exactly. If it wasn't for our fantasies, where would they be? They'd be showing us a good time, that's where.
You know, I managed to get a booking at this restaurant that's always busy.
And I got my feathers dry cleaned for that new nightclub at Newbridge.
Penny, will you go out with me tonight?
Jamie, I'd love to.
Great.
I've always known how you felt.
Well, why didn't you say something? Oh, I get it. You don't feel the same way, right? Well, look, we could still get away and I'd take real good care of you.
I do love you, Jimmy. Like a brother. Please, I can't do something that I don't want to do.
Like a brother? Okay, look, forget up north. We'll go overseas.
Jimmy, did it ever occur to you that I like having Frank in my life? I mean, do you really think I'd only move a couple of suburbs if I wanted to get away from the man? I like the games. I can give as good as I get.
Melanie, I am your way out.
Picture this, Jimmy. A couple of years from now, you'll be in a little Gold Coast bar, polishing glasses and admiring everything that you've worked so hard for. And then one day, bang, you're dead. Now, if you want to run away from Frank, you can do it alone.
Well, you are making a big mistake. Frank doesn't care about you. I do. I love you, Melanie. And I always have, and it'd be so good, you and me.
Oh, Jimmy, just don't.
Well, well, well.
Hello, Frank.
I thought I'd pay a visit to my girl, and what do I find? She's entertaining a weasel.
Hang on, hang on. Who is it?
It's just Bob, Ernie.
Oh. G'day, mate. Come on in. What can I do for you?
Sorry, I've caught you in the middle of your meal.
Come on in, mate, and sit down. I could do with the company, and you look like you could do with a drink.
Boy, what a day. It's unbelievable what people do to themselves. So much pain in the world. And there's still cases.
I know, mate. I know.
To top it off, Elly and Claire flew out to America today.
Come on, mate. Have that drink.
You know, I miss them already.
I'll be back before you know it.
Funny thing is, I told her that I didn't mind at all her going over to see David. I almost made a speech of it.
And?
Well, I lied. It's pretty daggy, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, but you're a classy dag. No wonder that woman loves you so much.
Yeah, well, I spent so much time looking after other people's problems today. I forgot to tell her how much I loved her.
Yeah. That's the thing about us blokes. We're really good at the important stuff.
Well, I try not to take it for granted.
Now, listen, Reverend. This is getting too serious. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to sit here and have a couple of drinks, and tomorrow...
I know. I'll ring her.
And tell her you love her.
Cheers, Ellie.
Thanks, Sarge. How long am I going to be in here for?
Well, Hattie can throw his weight around a bit. That won't necessarily mean anything.
That's not what I'm implying. I loved her, Sarge, and I still do. I know it's no excuse, but that's how it is.
You know why I'm doing this, don't you? It's for the cop you could have been. For the cop your father never was. For Max and all the other good cops out there. Busting a gut, trying to get it right. Do a good job.
I know. You do what you have to do.
So you know what this means. I'm gonna have to go all the way with this.
I understand, Sarge. I understand.
And there'll be more from ESPRIT at the same time tomorrow. Comedy next as Hot Lips at long last ties the knot with Herb Donald. And guess who's best man in MASH?